It shouldn't recognize the title. Yep. More importantly, we have some questions. Why are we talking to this guy? It's perfectly normal for newcomers to not know what's going on. Dirty face Darcy at your service. Why is he called this? Who are you? What is this place? Why are you here? Why am I here? What can I do here? Good lord, what is this place? I don't suppose you're Fontanians, or it looks like you as an introduction. Fortress of Maripede. Got it. This is the Fortress of Maripede. Anyone can get into a regular routine and live a carefree life here. Pretty sweet, right? Vix? Yeah, thank you. That's what it's called. Why are you here? What, do you want to hear the tale of pretty face Darcy? Yeah, it's one of those. Why don't we go sit in the coupon cafeteria for a bit then? It's a long story after all, so I need some time to tell it. I'll treat you to some Fanta. Wait, that's not right. I'll be the one telling the story, so it's you who should be treating me to a Fanta. Although newcomers won't have any coupons. In that case, you'll owe me 2 Fantas. Really? Are you sure? That's too bad. Pretty face might be a lame nickname, but all kinds of stuff happened back when people called me that. But it's fine. If you regret it later and decide you want to hear my story, I'll move it up in my schedule. You know where to find me, right? Right here. Why am I here? That's what you want to ask me? Wait, I get it. You want me to guess, right? You don't look like evil villains, so you definitely didn't do something serious. Did you steal or damage some precious cultural relics? No, that can't be it. Did you collaborate with some bad actors and disturb the peace? Maybe not, actually. Something more minor. Oh, you didn't pull a dine and dash, did you? It was Paimon. She ate it all. How could you say that? You clearly ate a lot of it too, but no, we didn't dine and dash. Paimon has no idea what happened to land us here. You tell Darcy about what happened before. Oh, well, in any case, all you can do is apply to have your case re-examined. But as long as Miss Monglan said the window for that has passed, you'll just have to wait until the next opportunity comes up. Also, you want to make sure you fill out the form correctly. If you get anything wrong, your application will be flat out rejected. You may not have known that, being new and all. Don't be fooled by her appearance. She's a real nag about document formatting. There's no room for error with her, not even for the guards. Go ahead, ask me anything. What can I do here? Live, work, and play. Whatever you feel like. Trying to get in the sun might be tricky, though. That said, it wouldn't be completely impossible either. If you're interested in getting some sun, I could bring you to see a few people. Oh, and I mean real sun, not the searchlights. Unless you're the type that prefers searchlights? Heard any interesting rumors? I've heard Alvard's got his hands on some rare stuff. If you're interested, you can go to his rag and bone shop and ask. Maybe he'll let you take a look. Also, that new guard, what's his name? Noailles? I hear he doesn't like Fanta. What a stick in the mud. Not only that, he also wants to shut down the pancreation ring. Estienne. He's a guard, but he's cool if you catch my drift. If you catch my drift. One time in the pancreation ring, he slipped me a bottle of pure water before I got in the ring. I still lost in the end, though. Sure, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember how this started. Neither do I. Oh. Hi, Estienne. I brought 2 new friends with me. Your new friends may have come at a bad time. See that? They're gonna be at it for a while. That's an unscientific way of keeping score. Besides, the participants were unsupervised. Is that any way to produce convincing results? I'm calling for a reassessment. This is a competition. Of course we should have a refined system and fair rules. Participants who don't follow the rules should be disqualified. You talk a good game. I'd expect nothing less from someone who's been through the ringer. If you're referring to the fraudulent thesis case, I've already made my point several times now. The case is still under investigation. It's useless to try and attack my character with something like that. If you say so. After all, you're the only one who knows the truth. Oh, it's Genevieve and Rave again. I'll talk to you about my thing later then. I'm gonna bounce for now. I'll leave my friends to you. He left us just like that. Some guide, Paimon gives him 0 stars. 0. Mr. Guard, as the organizer, it's not exactly proper for you to stay out of this discussion of the rules, is it? This is just a game to pass the time. How was I supposed to know you'd get all riled up over it? Let alone take it this seriously. Right, why don't we introduce this rule of games to the new players? A game? I'm definitely gonna win. There's no game the 2 of us can't win. Wait a sec, we don't even know what the game is yet. Don't try and change the subject. We're already halfway through the game, and they don't even know the fundamental rules. They can't just join now. So, like, when am I gonna swim? Yeah, that's fair. Coupon millionaire. Paimon has never heard of such a game. Of course not. This is just what this heartless guards play to make fun of us. Everyone loses, and I'm sure you know who wins. That's not true. You work to earn coupons during the game, and the one that has the most coupons will get an even better reward from me. So everyone wins, but one person wins more than the rest. A reward better than coupons? What could it be? In Darcy's words, a chance to be under the sun. Some of our periodic checks need to be performed outside, and I get to decide who takes these jobs. It wouldn't be very interesting if I just picked based on my own preference. So I created Coupon Millionaire, and those who want to go outside are free to sign up. Whoever gets the most coupons wins the game. If you feel that your strength alone would be insufficient, you can find others to group with. As for how you earn coupons, I don't care about that. As far as games go, the rules are really vague. It's part of the strategy. Does the Fontaine Research Institute not have similar games? How about you, Darcy's new friends? It's not very attractive. Sorry, everyone, but I'm gonna win. It's not impossible to come back from behind, but only those who have means will be able to do it. As for them, Estienne, maybe you should arrange a special competition for children. Children's competition? Paimon doesn't know who you are, but you shouldn't underestimate us. We've seen some things. It's just a game, and we're gonna cruise through it. Oh my god, there's an actual child. No. Why is there a child in jail? I will definitely be the biggest winner. Oh, wow, a real child, and a confident one at all. That's what Cater said, and he's never lied to me. You scare me. What are y'all doing here? You again? What's happening? I didn't break any rules, did I? In fact, I even increased everyone's work efficiency, and that should be to my credit. You know what I mean. Know your place, Estienne. You're a guard, and you should use your powers to make them obey you. I have my way of doing things. And you, Noailles? It's been some time since you arrived here at the fortress. You should try blending in a little more. Laziness, apathy. I will restore order here, starting with you. Stop this gathering and go back to what you were doing. Okay, y'all are not in charge. Where's your manager? Who's in charge of you? Because you two are just guards, y'all. Please. I am not as lenient as Estienne. If I'm going to restore order, then punishments are a must. I don't think you want to know what they are. Okay, bro. Are there things that even I don't know? You don't need to waste any of your time on this game that we play to kill time. The fortress is huge, and I'm sure there are other things that require your attention. I don't need you to remind me. Noailles leaves, Genevieve and Rave return to their respective Finally, being serious can be a virtue, but being overly serious is something else. Anyway, now that the annoying guy is gone, will you join the game, Darcy's new friends? What sort of person leaves their friends behind anyway? We aren't his friends. In fact, Paimon's gonna use his uncool nickname to address him. That pretty face is a jerk. Huh, wait a minute. That nickname doesn't sound mean at all. Alright, then what should we call you? Call me Paimon, and this is Historia. As for the game, we'll need more time to think about this. Sure, if you change your mind, please feel free to talk to me. Okay. Where did that little girl go? Why are you in jail? You don't need to answer, but are you good? Oh, you again. And you're, are you a bird, little one? A bird? Paimon doesn't look like a bird. I wish the way you keep talking. No, indeed, Paimon, you don't. That's so strange. You can fly, but you're not a bird. Are you an evil dragon? Or an evil dragonling? She's not. Probably. Why did you hesitate? The way Traveler's like, is she a dragon? Hold on. What is your name? I'm Lenore. Mrs. Roy, Miss Paimon, will you please tell me whether the evil sorcerer is still there? The evil sorcerer? Yes, with black clothes and a staff that has branches sticking out of it. Cater said that I mustn't get spotted by that sorcerer or things will get really bad. Where is this wicked spellslinger? My sword is ready. Why are you playing along? Paimon thinks she's talking about who we just saw. Must have been a guard, right? So who is this bad sorcerer? Estienne or Noailles? Estienne is a good sorcerer. He brought me flowers when he returned last time, and they have the same color as my skirt. Oh. Then Cater taught me to put them in books to make pressed flowers. That way my books would smell nice too. Oh, that's really cute. Him then. Estienne said he was annoying too. Paimon doesn't like him either. Doesn't seem that he thinks very highly of us. Anyway, that evil sorcerer's gone now, so why is a little kid like you still in the Fortress of Meripede? I've always been here. Why does everyone ask me that? It's so strange. Don't you two have your own home too? Home is where your family is. That's what Kater said too, which is why I have a home that I don't know about. How do you call a place you don't know home? I'm sure Kater knows the answer. He knows a lot of things and a lot of stories. Stories. Might Kater by chance be a kid who looks about the same age as you? No, he's a lot taller than me, taller than Mrs. Rei'a, and taller than the evil sorcerer. But I think he's afraid of the evil sorcerer. He lost his sword, and the evil sorcerer has a powerful staff, so he hides whenever the evil sorcerer comes out. This Kater sounds mysterious. And maybe Lenore's just too young? She hasn't been very clear about herself at all, and maybe this Kater knows more. I guess we can go meet him. We want to meet Kater. Will you take us to see him? Sure, but it's too soon to go back. I want to explore this place while the evil sorcerer isn't here. Will you come with me? Let's go. Sure. I guess. I wasn't ready. That was something from maybe this because there's a bunch of furry monsters in there. It's a very dangerous place. I saw an evil sorcerer here enter once. The place became quiet very quickly. Or the evils might put you in a cave. Oh my god. Little Skylark? She's not afraid. Okay. That guy's cool. Those who come here frequently will walk around these things in circles. Bonk. This is a boxing dummy. If you can't even earn its approval, then you can't enter the Bow Wow house. Oh. Hit the oh. Now you could take on the furry beasts. What? Okay. Pancreation is a healthy sport. Okay. What the? What the hell is that? I'm sorry, are you alright? What happened? It's the evil sorcerer's magic. We'll be trapped if we get caught in it. Sorry, the light's broken and the expert isn't here isn't anywhere near as good as he claimed. I never said such things. Oh, it's you. It's alright, you're a good sorceress. But the bright light really hurt my eyes. Yeah, that would literally give me a migraine stat instantly. The voice of this good noise box said turning off the noise box elsewhere is very dangerous because it might attract the evil sorcerers. Okay. Listen to the noise box. It's not actually talking. Bad news. It's not speaking. Disable. Here's our adventures almost at an end. The coupon cafeteria is our final stop. So the ultimate destination of adventuring is a good meal. Not bad, right? Adventures take a toll on your body, so eating afterwards is a must. That's right, and I've never seen someone as small as Miss Paimon. You're even smaller than Miss Seashween. You should eat more so you can grow bigger. The thought of Paimon growing up, ugh, that gives me a headache. I think Paimon's fine just the way she is. Paimon thinks so too. Let's talk to Bran and see if we'll get something good. It'd be nice if it was the delicious Tassus ragout, though. Oh. Oh. Cutscene. Greetings, Bran. Greetings. What can I do for you? 2 free meals, please. Negative. According to the fortress? Aw, only one. I'm getting one for Paimon, too. That's right. Don't forget about Paimon. Understood. Enjoy. I'll have one, too. Understood. Enjoy. Let's open our meals together, alright? 3, 2, 1, go. She got lucky. Oh. Is there a pot? I'll cook my own meal. Paimon doesn't want to eat anymore. So I got the only good meal? Will there be enough if we split it into 3 portions? There's even a fortune inside. What do yours say? Paimon's fortune says, luck only brings fleeting pleasure. Lifelong happiness requires hard work. Paimon's mad. Things happen, don't take it personally. Just wow. Mine says misfortune is an illness and caring friends are the cure. The two of you went on adventures with me, so you're definitely caring friends, but you got the disgusting meals. The sorceress said that I must remember to pay it forward, so it's now my turn to cure you. Hello, Alvard. Hey, Skylark, wanna Fanta? We just got a new shipment. How about your friends? So this is the Rag and Bone shop. If you have coupons, we have everything from home supplies like Hydrophantasm Taint Be Gone, to devices that can help you in the pancreation ring. Our wares are trusted and loved by all and sundry. You name it, Rag and Bone shop has it. Devices that help you? Well, what do you mean? They're for our regulars only. Or if you happen to have friends who are regulars, I suppose I can show them to you. The special items must be pre-ordered though, or if you're lucky enough, you might find out what you want on the for sale list. We do have other stuff stocked at all times, so back to my question. How about some Fanta? I want everything in Uncle Albert's store. That's not going to be a problem. Let's see. We're almost through with this shipment, and only food or drinks are left, but they'll cost you a good number of coupons. Really? Are you sure it won't be a problem? Problem? If you mean coupons, Cater gave me a ton of them, so I should have enough. The food and drinks are really great, so you're going to love them, Miss Paimon. Cater said that coupons make unfair things fair. Only I got the delicious Tassus Frag out at the coupon cafeteria, and that was unfair. So now I'm going to use my coupons to buy something delicious for the two of you. Something doesn't feel right. But Lenore said there are plenty of delicious foods and drinks. Estienne said that hunger and gross food reduce our work efficiency and put us in a bad mood. We're going to see Cater soon, and we want to be in a good mood when we see him. That's why we need to fill our stomachs with delicious food. We're counting on you, Uncle Alvard. Thank you for the business. If Lenore says so, we'll dig in. Yep, have a good meal, Miss Paimon. Feasting with Lenore, everything that couldn't be finished ends up in Paimon's pack. Phew, that was amazing. Paimon's so full she can barely walk. She's getting sleepy too. Why are we here again? If you can't remember, then maybe it wasn't important. Why are you here, Lenore? That's a strange question. I've always been here. Paimon remembers now. We're supposed to be looking for Cater. Let's go, but I don't know if he's there. If not, we can wait. He might be back soon. Okay. She's always been here. Was she, like, born here? Or is she not actually a child in some, like... I don't know. Uh-oh. I'm tapped out. Here's too many stories in the evening so if he doesn't come back. Oh, he sounds like a great brother. Really good at telling stories. And look at my braids. He braided them for me too. Hee hee. Uh-oh. Who is it? Oh, thank you. Good to know. Another child. Wait. I thought... Welcome back, Lenore. It looks like you've made some friends. Oh, a catter. It's catter, like caterpillar. Yes, they're Mrs. Tariant and Miss Paimon. Miss Paimon is small, but she can fly, but she's not a bird. She's not a Sealy either. Maybe a small oceanid? No wonder no one has seen anything like her or knows anything about her. Paimon is Paimon. That's right. Paimon's just Paimon. She's not a Sealy or an oceanid. Wait, you're Catter? You look about the same age as Lenore. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Soria, Miss Paimon. What's wrong with him? Why are his hands like that? Please don't be so formal. This feels so strange. Well, if you're Lenore's friends, sure. Anyway, both you and Lenore are children, right? So is this your guardian here? Why are the two of you in a place like this? Oh, is your guardian here? Catter's not a child. Indeed, I am not. As for my presence, you can think of it as an illness of sorts. Yeah! Where are the lights in his eyes? He's scaring me. I've been here for a long time, well, because of what I've done in the past. But it's more complicated for Lenore. She was born here. That's what I was gonna say. I think I did say that. What happens if she's born here? Like, her only life is the prison. That's kind of... Here, in the fortress? You're a strange one, Miss Paimon. I've already told you that I've always been here, haven't I? Agnes, her mother, was plagued by a chronic illness and then passed away some time ago. I don't stick my nose into other people's lives, so I didn't know about their situation. But regardless, Lenore would wound up with no one to care for her. Maybe it's because I've been here for a long time and she's closer to me, but either way, Estienne's asked me to look out for her. So that's how it is, but she shouldn't be here, right? It's not like she's done anything wrong. She should really be with her family. Unfortunately, she does indeed have family outside the fortress. So that's what she meant by saying that she has a home that she doesn't know about. Will she be able to reunite with them soon? About that, things are a little complicated, and I'm afraid that it won't happen all that soon. Why? Because she doesn't have any proof of identity. Maybe Agnes didn't think of that either. She was the one who needed to start the process to send Lenore away at the fortress. How about her other family members? Estienne said that Agnes wrote them in the past, but that she never received a reply and thus stopped trying altogether. If they knew about the current situation, they may try to change their mind. That's why I want to take her to her family, and if they don't want to take her in, we'll figure out something else. Why can't I stay here? Sure, there's an evil sorcerer, but there's a good sorcerer, and you're here too. I don't want to leave. Mother never came back after leaving the fortress. If I leave, does that mean I'll never come back, just like my mother? And I'll never see you again either, Cater? Agnes left? I don't think Lenore can comprehend what happened. Either way, this place is no place for a child to grow up. How will a sprout bloom without sunlight? You should get out of this place, Lenore. You've heard all the stories already. There's a real world outside and a family that you are connected to. I'll go with you, so you needn't be afraid. I believe you. You've never lied to me. But how would you get her out without proof of identity? Is there anything we can do to help? Is there some loophole or back door we can use? There are options, but they're too risky. How about this then? Let's follow the rules, albeit not that strictly. How will that work? Every so often, Estienne will bring a few people with him to do some work outside. He will use this chance to get Lenore back to her family. She doesn't have any proof of identification to begin with, and the disappearance of someone who never existed on paper isn't exactly going to make news here in the fortress. Ooh, you aren't talking about Coupon Millionaire, are you? Paimon remembers that Estienne says that whoever gets the most coupons within a time limit will be win the chance to go outside. I see what I'm gonna have to do here. Oh my god. Lenore spent a ton of coupons cleaning out the rag and bone shop out. We're sure to lose now. What are we gonna do? We won't lose. If Cater says we'll win, then we'll definitely win. Lenore, Paimon suspects you aren't grasping the gravity of the situation at all. Can we get the coupons refunded? We can say she's a child who didn't understand the rules. As the transaction already took place, I'm afraid that won't be so easy. It's fine. The coupons I gave Lenore were for her use as she pleased. This little mishap won't change the outcome. Paimon still feels kind of bad, though. Why don't we help you out? Paimon remembers Estienne saying that you can play the game as a group. Really, Miss Paimon? You and Mrs. Story will play the game with us too? Yep. We'll win. With us here, this will be a piece of cake. There are 4 of us after all. Still, how can we get the most coupons in the least amount of time? I already feel much better knowing that you'll be helping us. Thank you both. As for how to get the coupons, I have a few ideas. But that can wait until tomorrow. You must be exhausted. If you don't mind, why don't you rest up first? There's enough space here. Good idea. Sorry if you're tired. Why don't we call it an early night? Okay. This is Diane, Miss Paimon, and I try a really wonderful tasting Fanta. Miss Paimon drank a whole lot of it, but she didn't drop down at all. She must know a lot of powerful magic then. Yeah, Miss Paimon's so strong. There's some storybooks, detective novels, and collected papers published by the Fontaine Research Institute. Herbaceous flowers tucked between the pages. Written on it is some common knowledge easily understandable to children. I'm feeling a little tired. Should we rest now? Cater, what stories are you going to tell me today? I've already heard a lot of stories with heroes as the main character. Today, I'll tell you a story about a little girl then. A little girl? Can a little girl also be the main character? Of course she can. It's her own story after all. In other stories, she might be a hero herself. Or even an evil dragon. There are all kinds of roles she can play. Long, long ago, there was a little girl who lived in a giant's garden. The giant took special care of the flowers in the garden and wouldn't allow anyone to pluck even a single one of them. To keep intruders out, the giant built a towering wall around it. Because of this, the little girl living in the giant's garden had never set foot outside of it even once. The giant always told her that the world outside was a dangerous place, and that the garden was the safest place she could live in. And then what? Did the little girl listen to the giant? I bet she didn't. If she did, then the story would end there. You're right. The little girl was never one for doing what she was told. Uh-huh. As for the rest of the story, well, let's save that for next time. Wait, where did Caterpillar and Lenore go? Did we oversleep? Let's go look for them. Okay. Looking. Oh, it seems like we've come at a bad time. What's everyone doing here? If I'm not mistaken, you must be Historian Paimon? I'll come back to your question in a moment. I consulted the records from the last 100 years, and I couldn't find any record of a caterpillar. In the light of this possible misslaying of documents, we'll need your cooperation to recreate them. There's nothing pressing about the matter, if you ask me. What's the rush about? Estienne, I often get the impression that you couldn't care less about restoring order to this place. Can you shut the fuck up? My bad, everyone. I can't agree with your viewpoint. People who habitually indulge their every whim just can't see that much freedom actually does some harm. I'll restore order to this chaos using my own methods. I'll advise you again not to stand in the way of my work. Chaos? Isn't that just another word for thinking on your feet? You know what? Forget it. Is Caterpillar your real name? Additionally, I'll need you to state your crime in as much detail as possible. Time, location, as well as the final sentence pronounced. The more details you provide, the greater the likelihood we'll have of retrieving your records. If your file was indeed lost, we can fill in a portion of your records based on your statement. I've been called Caterpillar for as long as I can remember. I think this name suits me best, and it's the closest thing I have to a real name. Real name, Caterpillar, confirmed to be correct. Next, state your crime. I carried out a certain task under my master's orders. I failed, but some people suffered because of it nonetheless. This was my crime. Your master? I'll need their full name. Also, when did this occur? Unlike me, he has many names. This happened a long time ago. Are you messing with me? Everything I've said is the truth. His voice sounds too low to be that of a child. I apologize. Were you looking for a more dramatic account, or for some lurid details to ignite your imagination? As for what happened that day, I could recount it sparing no detail, from the furnishings of that clandestine hall to the thought of my companion, which I ventured to speculate on. I know, right? But that's all just a fabrication of the mind made after the fact. We both know that's not what you're really after, for these are nothing more than stories masquerading as the truth. The real story has already been turned to smoke along with that barren garden. What you want to know is a purer truth. The truth that is the culprit is where he should be. The other minute... The what? What? Minutiae?
Minutiae.
Oh, minutiae. Okay. Sure. And what the fuck, bro? Why is this guy talking like this? Are of no significance to you. They're inconsequential and thus won't shake up your order in the slightest. There's nothing here for you to trouble yourself with. Everything is as it should be. The culprit is where he should be. There's nothing here for me to trouble myself with. Everything is as it should be. Compared to the temporarily missing file, surely the misuse of the Rochelle loudspeaker is more of an obvious problem. Apart from the unauthorized use, we've also received a number of complaints recently of nervous breakdowns caused by its repeated use. You're right, Estienne. The guards have even greater duty to put a stop to this sort of rule breaking. We should investigate this matter immediately. What are we waiting for then? Let's get the show on the road. That's odd. Why did he flip at the drop of a hat? There's something fishy about this. That guy, it reminds me of the Kafka, where she says like listen and like kind of can like mess with her head. Could it have something to do with the stuff that Caterpillar said? Paimon felt a little sleepy when she heard it. Let's just ask him directly. Sorry for the delay. About the way I said I got the coupons earlier, what did you do to him? Someone that aggressive doesn't seem like the type to take advice from anyone. Why would he give up so easily? Just a few small tricks. The culprit is where he should be. This is an undeniable fact. Making someone as straightforward as him certain of an undeniable fact isn't exactly hard. The purer a person is, the more easy they tend to be influenced by others' words. I've been here for a long time, as you know. After staying in one place for a long time, it's only natural to pick up a few handy tricks to exert some degree of influence over your environment. Almost too handy, I'd say. Changing a stubborn person's mind with just a few simple phrases almost sounds like magic. Could there have been a few times where we also were influenced by magic without even knowing it? Considering how pure-hearted you are, Paimon, that is a worrying thought. You too, Historia. Wait a minute. You're not saying Paimon's gullible, are you? It's not as simple as it looks. There are always limits to the application of tricks like these, and the results aren't always what you'd hope for. Once there was an overly trusting kid who wanted to progress in the arts. He always had a knack for it, but he lacked the confidence because of his visual impairment. The certainty that he could draw well was inside him to begin with. That's why I didn't turn him away when he came to me for help. Things didn't go quite as I expected in the end, of course, but I did take a chance this time. I just thought that if he helped us out here, it would keep delaying the plan to get Lenore out of the fortress. Besides, I doubt you wanted to be questioned by him repeatedly either. You shouldn't take chances like that. You're absolutely right. Back to the matter at hand, if you've changed your mind and want to back out, I completely understand. Lenore might be sad for some time, though. For her, playmates like you are hard to come by. We've already made a promise to her, so we can't just go back on our word now. A promise is a promise. Yeah, consider this our way of helping her out. Speaking of which, where is she? She went on an adventure early this morning, probably to rehearse for what's to come after she leaves this place. It's just as well. I have a few headaches to take care of soon. You can usually get a reward for helping others, including the guards. Take care of some headaches. Oh, okay. Would the two of you join me for this next mission, then? Sure. Where are we going? The abandoned protection zone in the lower levels. Oh, okay. Alright. No one comes here anymore after the geomine shaft was closed. And the devices here aren't meant just for anyone to handle. And that's exactly what happened this time. Someone tinkered with the drive valve and trapped their own companion. Anyway, let's open up the passage to Supply Warehouse 1. By the way, if they offer you a drink, but you best say no. Who and why? You'll find out soon enough. Hello? Tool, are you alright? I hope you weren't trapped for too long. My savior, you're finally here. Where's Koblenz? He's not with you? He told me about trapping you here and asked for my help, but he left because the guard interrupted us. I knew he wasn't reliable. He probably ran away because he felt guilty. I mean, how do you make money in business if you don't take risks? What? He was clumsy and too cautious to boot. I mean, pure water is one thing, but even Fanta is available nowadays. If Fanta is here, how are we supposed to survive? Oh. What, you like Fanta too? It's about alright. A customer with taste, I see. Anyway, I have to settle this with Koblenz. By the way, has he paid you? Nope. Sometimes I want to stuff him into a large bucket. That'll make him reflect on what he's done. Anyway, please take these coupons. Take them, you two, if you would. What, you want us to take all of it? Of course. Thank you, then. We can go to the Rag and Bone shop later to see if they have anything new. By the way, I'd like to apologize for dragging you into this. I have some fresh health drinks. Would you like a bottle? Fresh health drinks? Yep, healthier than pure water, in fact. I'll have a Fanta, please. Well, I have that too. Wait, do you have a problem with my health drinks? Let me tell you. That's not what Historia meant. It's just that we had a lot of drinks before coming here. But Paimon bets these drinks are good. We'll make sure to try one next time. Bad timing, huh? Well, come back when you get a chance. It'll be my treat. Anyway, I must go talk to Koblenz now. I have something else I need to take care of, so I need to get going. Don't worry too much about the coupons. I'll put the clues that come across on the blackboard. Let's meet up later. We've fallen way behind. It's true. Oh my god. I've gone to ask Estine about the current situation, and this seems to be the case. Let Paimon see. Oh, looks like you got some coupons too, Caterpillar. Wait, are we still dead last? Even Darcy's ahead of us. He entered the competition by himself, didn't he? How can this be happening? Because he helped the guards take care of no small number of nuisances. Holy shit. Can I read? For example, Miss Monglan often asks him for help. I'm on seas. Wait a minute. Does that mean he was so nice to us at the start because he could gain something from it? Also, won't we lose for sure if this keeps up? Ugh, if only Paimon hadn't eaten so much at the Wreck and Bone shop earlier. No matter. All that counts is the total number of coupons collected within the time limit. No matter. All that counts is the total number of coupons collected within the time limit. Using coupons you already have doesn't affect the total amount. That means you can eat even more, Miss Paimon. Ignore. Our problem right now is that we're about to lose the competition. Aren't you guys the least bit worried? There's still plenty of time left before the end. We'll make it. Today was exhausting. Let's keep going tomorrow. Are you tired? Let me rub your shoulders. Traveler's DP. Me too, Traveler. That's playing favorites, Lenore. Paimon's tired too. Okay, then I'll rub your shoulders too. Okay. Tomorrow we divide and conquer. We'll reconvene here once we make some gains. Sound good? We'll make better time this way. Indeed. Also, if you don't mind, we can rest here, just like before. Sure, you could take a break now if you're tired. She said that Notland's nothing like Fontaine, and that she really wants to take a dip in a volcanic hot spring. Oh, You'll get to see all these things for yourself after you leave this place, whether it's volcanoes or anything else. Then let's explore those places together. Let's invite Miss History and Miss Paimon too. They'll definitely like that. Catter, tell me more of the story about the little girl. Last time we left off with a little girl living in the giant's garden. I bet she leaves the giant's garden, but how does she get out of there? One day, the little girl heard the sound of a woman's voice coming from beyond the towering wall. Kind-hearted giant, I'm in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. Would you please give me some? The giant refused, of course, and furiously bellowed at the woman on the other side of the garden wall to leave at once. But the woman did not leave, and from a short distance away, she lamented that she had journeyed from afar for the little purple flowers in the garden, which she needed to cure a sick friend's illness. Hearing the woman's plight, the little girl felt sorry for her and her friend. The giant had so many flowers in his garden, surely having one or two less wouldn't hurt. Thus, the little girl approached the garden wall and whispered to the woman that she was willing to bring the woman a few of the little purple flowers. Except the little girl said that the giant wouldn't let her leave, and the garden's walls were so tall that she wasn't sure how she was going to be able to get the flowers to her from inside. From the other side of the wall, the woman told the little girl that she was actually a witch that knew many magical spells, and if the little girl could bring her the flowers she needed from the giant's garden, she could use her magic to help the little girl leave the garden. Did the little girl decide to help the witch? I bet she did. Otherwise, the witch wouldn't be able to cure her friend's illness, right? But the giant said she couldn't leave the garden. If she left, wouldn't she get punished somehow? It's getting late. Let's leave that part of the story for the next time. Caterpillar probably went to get coupons elsewhere. The entrance of the Rift of Erosion. Hello, ma'am. Do you need help? Hello, what is it? Is there anything we can help with? It would be better if there's compensation. You didn't join a stance game, did you? You should know when to stop. Nonetheless, there is something I need your help with. Lines? Should be repairing his device or whatever it is by the Rift of Erosion. Go help him out, would you? Just ask him for compensation. He won't object. Oh my god, we'll take care of it. Where the heck is the Rift of... How do you get there? I thought it... Oh, okay, hi. Come help me out. You can read minds? That's scary. Galvariet sent us to help you, but how did you know that? Because you're the only ones here to help. Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, the task is nothing difficult. The research shown here requires 2 people to operate it simultaneously. And I've already entered the commands. Just walk over and pull the lever. I almost forgot. That charging device should be nearby. Please install the charging device first before starting. And just to double check, you're not machine killers, are you? It depends on how you define machine killers. Why do you ask? I asked Galvana for help last time, and even though I only looked away for a moment, when I looked back, the terminal was already destroyed. I asked her what happened, but she couldn't tell me. I found out from her sister later that no machines can survive under her for more than half a day. Even Elaine, Guillotine would have given up on her, I suspect. Even the repair fee was deducted from my compensation. If you're just like her, then all my hard work will be in vain. What a story. We're definitely not like her. Don't worry. I'm counting on you then. Looking good. If we weren't in the place like this, I would have hired you as my assistants. This is too easy. By the way, what does this device do? There was a rift that connected to the outside, and it had to be watched. Now, we could just seal the passage with this device and save manpower. This is nothing new to the Fontaine Research Institute anyway, but since I have plenty of time, I modified it a little. What you're seeing now isn't even its final form, which was actually deployed at the Geode mine shaft. I think I spoke too much. Just pretend you didn't hear anything. Is the final version more powerful? Of course, there are other components. Wait, why do you want to know? If you want to know the full extent of it, you can give it a try yourself. But if you're caught, don't say I didn't put you up to it. Anyway, problem solved. Galvana no longer needs to come down here too often, and I can take a break. Ah, yes, I almost forgot about your compensation. Thanks for the help. Can anyone help me? Please, I'm begging you, help this poor soul. Are you alright? Finally, some kind people. You see, it's my son's birthday tomorrow, and I'd like to send him a letter. But to get a letter sent out of the Fortress of Mirapede, you'd have to queue up here, and I don't have the time for that. Huh? Why not? There was a major safety incident in the production zone, so I have to get there immediately, and I was hoping someone could stand in line for me, but I know this is what I deserve, but my son is innocent. Why should he have to pay for my crimes, too? All I want to do is send him a letter so he knows that his father hasn't forgotten his birthday and loves him very much, but I can't even do that. Poor guy. We'll help him, won't we, Historia? You will? I don't have much in the way of money right now, but I'll be sure to pay you a fair price for your trouble based on the market average. Yes, I've lined up for other people before, so I know the going rate. It's alright, don't sweat it, we're happy to help. Thank you so much, you're great people. Oh, I forgot to ask you for your names. I'm December. And you? Paimon is Paimon and she's Historia. We're adventure buddies. Well, it's good to meet you, Paimon and Historia. Here's a letter. Just hand it to Lutz over there. You're lifesavers. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. The line's not so bad. It's 3 people. December leaves in a hurry after handing over the letter. A long time passes before you and Paimon notice that the short queue hasn't moved an inch. You could be here a while. Suddenly, your attention is drawn to a conversation between the 2 people behind you. Ugh, this is taking forever, and the air is so stuffy here, I can barely breathe. First time queuing here, huh, kid? Welcome to the infamous slowest queue in the Fortress of Mirapede. Surprised you've never heard of it. Lutz has a tendency to slow things down by embellishing the letters as he types them out. Can't help himself. Then, of course, we have to check through them all over again to make sure we're happy with it, blah blah blah. Are you kidding me? God, I'm going weak at the knees. Hang in there, buddy. If you pass out, you only have to start all over again tomorrow. It's happened before, you know. One guy's on his 3rd visit and still hasn't managed to send out his letter. 3rd visit? Jeez, sucks to be him. You bet it does. It takes a special kind of bad luck to fail 3 times in a row. He's a legend of the Mirapede queuing community. We call him Unlucky December. If you're interested, I can tell you more about him. To be honest, I'm not really in the mood. Oh, come on, cheer up. Anyway, it all started the day before yesterday. It was a sweltering hot that afternoon. I said I'm not... whatever, carry on. December came to me that afternoon saying he had lined up to send a letter the following day. He asked if I could cover his shift as a porter in the coupon cafeteria. I was gonna say no because it sounded like more trouble than it was worth, but he gave me the old puppy eyes and said how he missed his chance last time because he overslept and how his son was still waiting for his letter. So I took pity on him and agreed to help him out. But guess what I saw when I got off work yesterday? I saw him looking for someone else to cover his work, and the excuse was the same. He needed to send a letter. So I went over and asked him what happened. He said he learned from his mistakes and woke up early the next morning to queue up, but he still didn't manage to send the letter due to unforeseen complications. Don't tell me he joined the wrong line. No, but that's almost as funny as what actually happened. He skipped breakfast to get in the line early, but by afternoon he was running on empty and started to lose it. He tried to push through, but suddenly everything went black and there was a loud thud. He was out cold by the time he regained consciousness. They were closed for the day. What a loser. Wait, did I don't think I had anything to eat either. Oh, my stomach's starting to growl. Did they say Mr. December? Paimon didn't realize what we'd lined up for. Good thing we have food with us for emergencies. Because you're always hungry. Nothing's more important in life than a full stomach. Queuing for a long time gets tedious and tiring. You start to forget your purpose here. Only the occasional background noise and chatter serves to remind you that despite how it feels, time is indeed moving. I'm feeling lightheaded. Man, I really hope I don't have to do this all over again tomorrow. Eat this. You need something in your stomach. Next time, remember to bring food and water when you go on a long queue. Thank you, but it's crazy that you're talking about this queue like it's a marathon. Listen up. This is the most brutal, godforsaken slice of hell in the whole fortress of Maripede. It makes the Pancration Ring look like a walk in the park. But it's just... Every queuer worth their salt knows to plan properly before committing to join the line. Some people bring a stool for rest breaks, and some of the more hardcore folks have been known to even camp outside the entrance the night before. But it's just a queue. This is no ordinary queue, rookie. This is war. Everyone is expected to give 110%. Even unlucky December has multiple contingency plans. Sadly, the best laid plans are no match for fate. On my way back from the projection zone earlier, I saw him leaving the line and heading towards the direction of the coupon cafeteria. So, I asked him, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be in the queue?" And do you know what his answer was? He'd gotten so fixated on queuing that he forgot the most important thing of all. He didn't bring his letter with him, so he had to leave and come back. I really have to meet this guy. Sounds like quite a character. He forgot his letter? Man, December's luck is really terrible. Then what did he give us? Didn't he give us his letter? He handed it right to us. Paimon is getting pretty confused. Let's take a peek at it. To my... Huh? To my love, my dearest Monsieur Nouvelet. I know not how many days and nights have passed since our previous trial. My dreams have been filled with longing for your face, so kind, so handsome. It excites me, agitates me to know that I shall be leaving this place and that I shall see you once more. As I said, I will do anything to see you again. And I can't wait, and I can wait no longer indeed. Not one moment more for you to castigate me, your humble defendant. And this time, I promise, I swear you will remember my name. Yo. Why'd they get my letter? Where'd they get this from? I didn't write. I've never seen this before, actually. That's so crazy. You're on accident or grabbed the wrong one? He must have. But your question means... Okay. Hey, it's me. Phew, just made it in time. Why are you so out of breath? I just finished up at the abandoned projection zone and ran all the way here. So it's done. The letter's been sent? Great. It was signed White Lily. You're White Lily? Oh, so that's the name she gave herself. Alright, to tell you the truth, a young woman asked me to send this letter for her. She looked really sick to me, so I agreed. And I didn't even take any more. I'm paying for your compensation out of my own pocket. Huh? Looking at the contents of the letter, she does seem very sick indeed. I guess I must have grabbed the wrong letter on my way out. Fiddlesticks. The birthday letter will never get there in time now. Wait, so you finally got your letter posted, but it was the wrong one. Wow, you're really living up to your nickname, December. Fate is a cruel mistress. I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta rush home and get the letter right now. I hope there's still time. Here's your compensation. Pleasure queuing business with you. Now to post that blessed letter to my son. See you. But, I'd have to leave. Paimon still has a ton of questions for him. Never mind, at least we got some coupons. Is this all? It's not even one meal's worth. Guess we're going hungry tonight. No, Paimon's so hungry. Uh-oh. Having fun playing house with the kids? You are? I believe we've met. Did you need us for something? We're rivals, you know. Did you really come to see if we're having a good time? I have many qualities, and one that has benefited me greatly is my curiosity. I always wanted to get to the bottom of things I don't understand, so I tend to know the facts better than the others. What a coincidence. Me too. Looks like we'll enjoy talking to each other then. I just wanted to know why you decided to take part in this game. If it was for the chance to get out, I have another route that I can show you. I like playing games, and I like winning even more. There's no need to be so wary of me, miss. I bear you no ill will. What do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is, if you only want to win, then why don't we work together? But aren't you already in first place? That's precisely why we both stand to benefit. Wait a minute, we joined to help Lenore out. That little girl? In that case, if you're willing to join up with me, I'll grant any wish she has as well. Sounds too good to be true. Then, I'll be frank, this is a matter of honor. Caterpillar and I have some unresolved history. I don't know what he said to pull one over on you, but I'm telling you, he's a monster. A monster in human skin. What are you talking about? Not some sort of rule-breaking scheme, I trust. Mr. Noyles, your timing couldn't be better. Could I ask you about the results of the investigation into Caterpillar? The majority of his records are missing, but it's fine. The culprit is where he should be, and everything is as it should be. His records are missing? That's impossible. He definitely had a hand in this. The missing records need to be recreated. Right, how could I have forgotten about that? Go finish your task now. I don't want to see you loitering around here. Welcome back. We brought quite the haul back today. Our current standing should be... Oh, man. Dang it, we only just pulled ahead of Darcy. That's great. We're not in last place anymore. But there are 4 of us. Yeah, and we're doing great. Such positivity. But are we really going to be okay like this? We still have 2 big hurdles ahead of us. You promised me you'd win for sure, right, Cater? That's right, so don't worry too much, you two. I know that may sound strange, but sometimes forgetting about the outcome and enjoying the fun to be had in the process isn't a bad way to go. Okay, if you say so. Oh, speaking of that, Caterpillar, we received an invitation from the guy who was in first place earlier, but he was super rude, and he said that you're, anyway, it wasn't very nice of him. What happened between you two? Just a few minor differences in opinion. He invited me to join him as well, but having no real reason to accept, I declined his offer. Later, he tried to get some of his lackeys to teach me a lesson. It's true, I am a monster, the kind that people like him would do well not to provoke. Oh. Don't say that. Surely you didn't end up this way because you wanted to, right, Caterpillar? If Cater is a monster, then he's one of the good ones, just like how I imagine there's good sorcerers and bad sorcerers. What's the matter? Are you sleepy, Lenore? I haven't heard the rest of yesterday's story yet. If you're tired, you should go in for an early night. Will we still meet again tomorrow? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? If you don't want to be on the same team as us anymore, what are you talking about? Didn't we say we'd get first place together? There's still 2 more teams ahead of us, so we have to make tomorrow count. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sleepy. Let's do our best tomorrow. Sweet dreams, Mrs. Soria. Sweet dreams, Paimon. I'm so sleepy. In that case, go get some rest. Okay, but I haven't heard the rest of the story yet. I'll rest after I hear the ending. Resting. 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 Where we last left off, the witch told the little girl that she would use her magic to help her leave the giant's garden if the little girl brought her the little purple flowers she needed. I'm really sleepy, but I do want to know what happens next. What did the little girl do? Does the witch cure her friend in the end? Historia goes hard. Although the giant had warned the little girl of the many dangers of the world beyond the garden wall, the little girl had never seen what the outside world was like, so she didn't even know what danger even was. She told the voice on the other side of the wall that she would help her bring some of the little purple flowers. So many identical flowers were growing in the garden, and each looked as beautiful as the next. She didn't know why the giant treasured each and every one of them so. The little girl heard laughter from the other side of the wall. Later, with a bouquet of flowers in her hands, the little girl rode a gust of wind over the wall to the outside world. The tall witch took the little purple flowers from the little girl's hands. The little girl, thinking she had done a good deed, was very pleased with herself. But when she tried to return to the garden, She discovered that the wall, the garden, and the giant were no longer there. Good witch, I'd like to return to the giant's garden now. Could you please use your magic and take me back? The little girl asked. But what can you give me in exchange now? The witch replied. Huh? The little girl couldn't go back? I'm glad the witch could save her friend, but I don't like this story. Everyone has stories they don't like. Then I'll tell you a story next time, Cater. I have to sleep now. Okay. Good morning, rise and shine. So, something's wrong, very wrong. Something's definitely wrong with those yellow-green stones. I think I'm gonna die here. Are you alright? In the long run, we'll all be fine, but I'm going to be fine before you are. Okay, then. You don't sound fine at all. No, I'm fine, literally. If something's wrong, it's too late anyways. So are you okay or not? I'm very confused. Can you be more specific? Specifically speaking, when I come to the production zone, I get headaches and heart palpitations, and my hands and feet grow cold. I'm done for. Do you know what I mean? I'm done for. It must be the yellow-green stones. They're evil. You know of those stones, right? The central laboratory of the Fontaine Research Institute. The yellow-green stones destroyed everything. Why don't you rest up in the infirmary? I'm a doctor. I know. Wait. I'm no longer a doctor. I lost my certification and I can't give an official diagnosis. Please, find a real doctor with certifications to save me, please. This sounds pretty serious. Let's go find a doctor. Stijween? She's a doctor, I guess. Are you in trouble? Or are others in trouble? Indeed. You explain Laglade's situation. Him again, huh? Can you treat him? His headaches or his delusions? Huh? You mean he's not that sick? Based on his lab results, most likely not. I heard that he's misdiagnosed a patient when he was still on the outside, ignoring some early warning signs results and the healthcare outcome. Well, he's been a little paranoid ever since. He's like that to others too, and worse when it comes to himself. How about the yellow-green stones? No one else is having those same issues, right? But I can't very well ignore him, so please, give him this. Isn't this pure water? Are you sure? Oh, so you know what this is? It's fine in the sense that it does no harm to his body and it'll give him a boost. Why not just give him Fanta? That's the thing, everyone here knows what Fanta tastes like. But based on my knowledge, he hasn't had pure water. After all, it's not very common here. I gave it to him before, telling him it was a health potion, and he did actually show more vigor after drinking it. Alright, well, we'll give this to him. If it doesn't work, then tell him to go lie down in the infirmary. If you tell him it's doctor's orders, he'll listen. Sure, let's go back. The doctor gave you this. Laglade takes the pure water and drinks all of it immediately. Ah, that's better. Vigor fills me once more. That's it? Wasn't that a little too fast? Dern is a really good doctor, and certified too. The medicine he prescribes always works, unlike me. It's not common. Seawater? Oh, could be. But what about the yellow-green stones? Suspicious, of course. Guess his delusions can't be helped. Now, I can keep working. Thank you all so much for helping me out. Here, take these coupons. Just a little something to show my appreciation. Stay healthy! Oh, hey, Nizami. Hold on, I'm just gonna... Yeah, don't mind me. Let's press another quest. Oh, okay. Young warrior, will you spar with me? This is super sudden. Whatever you say, lass with golden hair. I can tell you're a veteran with just one look. I'm really bored, because no one has been sparring with me. If you will, I'll give you some coupons. I won a lot of those from Rusimov, and I haven't figured out how to spend them yet. How about it? Sure. Just what I need. Ah, good, you're a straight talker. Let's go somewhere spacious. Okay. You followed Nizami to the Pancration Ring.
You are not welcome here.
I won't go easy on you, so there's no holding back. I am the Electro Archon.
Mine.
Got him. Ha! Exhilarating. I knew it last year. We're the opponent. You're not bad either. It seems I need to work harder. Anyway, I'm a straight shooter, just like you. Here are your coupons. Let's do this again sometime. Damn, he's chill. Paimon wonders what's happening with those two. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know where that came from. Oh my god, Genevieve. Blech. Hello. Wow, we sure are popular. Paimon's getting deja vu. Did you need us for something? Alright. I'm hoping you'll join us launching a protest against Estine. Huh? Since you're taking part in this game as well, I think you'll understand my position. The rules should be more open and transparent. What's the catch? The competition should restart with the new rules in place. What? Wouldn't that make all the hard work we've done so far be for nothing? What's so crazy about that? It happens all the time in the academia. You realize that there's an error in your thesis or methodology, and then completely invalidates the conclusion you arrived after years of research. Pretty sure that's nothing like this. Maybe for the next time he runs the game, just play it as it is this time around. Indeed, iterating and improving the rules will take time. We may not be able to get them implemented until the next time the game is held. No, I need this game to be fair. To me, delayed fairness is a pointless loss. I've lost so much time already because of this. Paimon thinks you have the right idea, but this isn't a decision that can just be made by us, right? Well, maybe you can go ask the others as well? Estienne will only change the subject, and as for Rave, you kids had better keep your guard up around him. Us kids. Ugh, that grinds Paimon's gears, but maybe that really is how other people see us. Anyway, thanks for the tip, but Paimon's not sure how we can help you. Fine, I anticipated as much. Then I'll leave you to it. Good luck out there. My luck hasn't exactly been great, but I won't be throwing in the towel that easily. Okay, Paimon also hopes that your luck improves. Yeah, I'm back! Oh! Bitch. What's the guard doing here? Just who I was looking for. We were just leaving. Hang on, I'd like you to answer a few questions first. As you probably know, the missing records need to be recreated. This isn't necessarily bad news for him, but without those records, he won't be able to leave this place even if he has legally redeemed himself. As such, I hope you can answer my questions honestly. Do you know when Caterpillar arrived in the Fortress of Meripede? He said that he came here a long time ago, so we don't know when exactly. Then I don't suppose you know the specifics of his sentence or crime. No, we don't. Do you know anything about this master he mentioned earlier? Paimon doesn't remember Caterpillar mentioning him before. Have either of you observed anything peculiar happen when speaking to him? Not so far. Not so far? Okay then. That's enough questions for today. It doesn't seem like you know very much, but if you notice anything strange, make sure you report it at once. It's for your own good. Noelle leaves. Looks like we don't know much about Caterpillar after all, but if he doesn't want to talk about his crime or his sentence or anything like that, Paimon thinks we better not press him. I'm not really concerned about all that. Well, he didn't ask much about our pasts either. But whatever the case, he's doing a good deed right now, isn't he? Lenore seems to really trust him as well, so he's probably not a bad guy, at least for now, right? You can never go wrong with a little caution. Yeah. After you wait patiently for a little while, Caterpillar and Lenore return. You're both so fast, I got carried away talking to Miss Galvana. She even gave me some candy, and she said they're made from a fruit that grows on the trees in the desert oasis. I asked her what kind of place the desert oasis might be, and she said it's a little body of water surrounded by a vast sea of sand. Doesn't that sound just like the fortress? Except, you know, the opposite, since the place is surrounded by water? Once you leave this place, maybe you'll get to go there and see it for yourself. That reminds me, after all the hard work we've done, we must have advanced by now, right? Speaking of that, I also asked Estienne, and here's where we stand at the moment. Damn, we're still in third. You mean we basically haven't advanced at all? How could this be? Looks like the competition's been hard at work. Indeed, Rave has had some contacts, and the researcher and detective assistants will have their own ways. Surely this isn't the time to be singing our rival's praises. Is there really nothing we can do? We're definitely gonna lose at this rate. We're gonna lose? But if we lose, we can all stay here in the fortress, right? We've talked about this before, Lenore. If we stay here, we'll have to worry about each day about being taken away by evil sorcerers. Oh, then I guess I would be better to leave. But Miss Paimon said we're definitely gonna lose. We're not gonna lose. The game's not over yet, and there's still time. We're gonna win this. If we don't win this time, there's always next time. An underdog victory would be more exciting. The fact of the matter is, there are only 2 teams ahead of us. We've got nothing to worry about. There isn't much time left until the deadline, as Estienne said. Let's just meet the message on the board at the message board in the administrative area next time. Oh, there isn't much time left until the final results are announced, is there? Paimon has a feeling she's going to toss and turn in bed tonight. You can tell me in secret if you feel scared, Miss Paimon. Seriously, a kid like you worrying about Paimon? Paimon won't get scared. You're the one who should be scared. Paimon hopes you'll have sweet dreams, Lenore. Don't worry, I've had lots of nice ones. In fact, I wish I could give them some to you. Oh. Going to Eep. You're so sweet. Remember to brush your teeth before bed. Okay.
Take it easy.
Should we rest? Yes. It's my turn to tell a story. I've heard enough stories to tell one of my own. All right. You can be the storyteller this time. Okay. My story will also begin in the giant's garden. Long, long ago, in a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince, a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the nasty garden. Oh, of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. Not nasty garden, the garden's pretty. What the witch wanted more than anything were some of the purple flowers, but the mean giant treasured them so much that he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single one. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, I am in need of some little purple flowers from your garden. You have so many already, could you please share just one with me? But the mean giant refused. Every flower in my garden belongs to me, the giant shouted. I won't share them with anyone. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch continued, please hear my tale. I traveled here from a fountain in a far-off distant land. An ocean there has fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers brings her comfort. If you could give me just one of them, perhaps her condition will improve. But the giant, who didn't have an ounce of compassion in his heart, callously refused the witch's request. What did an ocean in a faraway land have to do with him? Then, the witch asked, is there anything I could do for you? I know many magic spells, and I could use my magic to help you with someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted Mr. Giant? The giant thought it over, then said that he had lost something very important to him, if the witch could use her magic to help him find it. So they made a deal? Yep. In the end, the witch's friend recovered, and the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in this story, everyone gets a happy ending. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You two, please wait. I hear you're people of leisure who never turn down a request. That is correct indeed, and just who told you that? Oh, well, just rumors. Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. But I was thinking, since you accepted any and all requests, you must be very capable. And so I'd never need to take care of you. Indeed, it would be more accurate to say that you two can take care of me. Sure, but no discounts. I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to the market rates. But more is useless here, so I'll pay you with coupons. We'll be compensated no matter what happens. Really? Absolutely and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see. It's that Nizami's fault for being great with his fists, and for using them where they shouldn't have been used. I'll be staying here for a while longer, so I need a place to pursue my studies. It's best if it has a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a whiteboard to write, and a stick to materials too. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's simply not available, and there's no point in asking. But I believe that room on the opposite sides have the same internal structure and should be usable. But it's a really strange place, and it seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person, nor even seen the doors open. So I appointed Nizami as my representative. He was always reliable during the time I employed him as a bodyguard. However, he got into a disagreement with the occupant, and negotiations broke down. Maybe communications and negotiations have never been his strong suit. Indeed, it didn't even look like a negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. It was truly a shocking moment for me. Whoa. That doesn't sound like a negotiation at all. As such, I'd like you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he is currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons. You may not succeed, and that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you. Oh my god. I'm gonna negotiate with the person behind the door. According to Nicole, non-Fontanians seem to be discriminated against. Will he ignore us as well? Is there a better way to go about this? Knock. Who is it? I am a Melusine. Me when I lie. Melusine. Since when did this place become a scenic attraction? Stop playing around. Don't forget what we're here for. We're here to discuss something with you. Well, we were hired to ask about renting the roof's room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay you in coupons. Something similar happened a little while ago. That client of yours really refuses to give up, huh? You were sent by that guy with a really funky way of talking, weren't you? Forget it. Out of respect for his perseverance, tell me his offer. Looks like we've still got some room for communication. Nicole told us his expectations at the price. If we were to make the offer, should we reveal his budget from the get-go, or should we try getting a bargain? Please don't ask for more. Please don't ask for more. Please don't ask for more. We don't have more. We don't have more. Please don't ask for more. Alright, Paimon's telling it like it is. The client's budget is 54,000 coupons. Paimon thinks it's a pretty good deal. Only 54,000? That's just 10% higher than what he had that psycho hammer on my door. What a misser. Only? Paimon thinks it's a lot. You know, nothing. Haven't you ever heard of Karanzan? He's much more generous. He offered me 108,000. Really? That much? No, he didn't. Of course. Do I look like a liar to you? We can't see anything from this side of the door. He didn't sound very confident. Maybe he made it all up to trick us. What's our negotiation plan now? We honestly only have this much, so if he wants it, he wants it. If he's trying to play us, let's play him instead. I want to be a little annoying. What if I want to pick two? What if I want to pick two? What if I want to? And who would stop me? And who would stop me from picking two? Aw, Paimon didn't expect we'd be up against such a strong competitor like Karanzan. Oh my god, me not being able to say this person's name. It doesn't seem like we'd stand a chance. Let's go, Historia. We'll tell Nicole his offer was way too low to even be considered. In the meantime, good luck with Karanza, door guy. Bye now. Huh? You're leaving already? Hey, are you still out there? Hey, don't go. Come back real quick, please. We could hear you shouting from all the way over there. What is it? Do you want us to get Karanza for you? Oh, no. How could I trouble you like that? It's no trouble at all, and it's even on the way, right? Something like that would be a piece of cake. You got a real mean streak, don't you? Anyway, let's get down to business. Is your previous offer still valid? For now, but not for long. Alright, I'll take it. But tell your client to come speak to me himself. Alright, let's head back and pass the news to Nicole, Historia. Okay, I did it. Here's what happened. You give Nicole a detailed blow-by-blow account of the negotiations. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, I always keep my word. So here, the compensation we agreed upon earlier. Hello? What's a camera doing here? Where's the news? There's camera. Or where there's news, there's cameras. Have you never heard that before? I think I have. But I just made that up. So where did you hear it? Well, there really isn't anything under the sun anyway. No matter what I say or write, it is but a parody of others. The camera is here, so where's the news? Well, news is like fishing. It requires patience and making the right judgment at the right time. That's how you hook really big fish. Oh, I mean, that's how you hook a scoop. That doesn't sound right. Ugh, forget it. That sounds a bit amateurish. You're not a journalist, right? I like fishing too. Really? That's perfect. Actually, I'm just a novice angler, and I've got a bunch of questions, but didn't know where to turn to for advice. For example, if you hook a maintenance mecha and it bites, what would you do? Hook it for Paimon. Just release it. Cook it for Paimon. Whoa, Paimon really believes in your cooking, but no matter how much you look at it, those just aren't edible. I see, so that's how you choose to handle it. It's a very valuable reference, and I will commit it to memory. That would be rough, but I'm glad they said yes. It was you who brought up the fishing. Anyway, what's an amateur journalist like yourself doing here? I'm here to complete the project assigned to me, to capture the most vivid moment of the Fortress of Maripede guards at work with my camera. But I spent too much time completing the required compliance documents. Just take a look and you'll understand. Nellie takes out a stack of documents, all packed with various contractual clauses and signatures. I want to hook a platinum collection, but I don't think an initial configuration our water body cleaner has enough impact. What the fuck does that? Stop being so picky if you don't want to return empty-handed. You're right, I need to come to terms with my own limited abilities. Stop trying to catch fish that are beyond me. Sob, I'm such a useless angler. Oh wait, I mean amateur journalist. No more wallowing in self-pity. Time to cheer up. If it's alright with you, could you do me a small favor, please? Okay. The guard over there, Craneville, based on my judgment, his news value among guards is equivalent to that of a situation controller among maintenance mechs. I should be able to write a good report with him as my subject. Well, I can keep myself from getting criticized, at least. Why don't you go explain it to him yourself, that we can get him to come over? Well, the view is better here, and if he sees the camera, I'm sure he'll focus on it and leave me with nothing but a bunch of stiff poses to work with. Let me think. It's best if we turn off the loudspeaker, report it to Granville as a malfunction, and ask him to come here to have a look. Then I'll definitely be able to capture a vivid moment of the fortress of Maripede Guard at work. Okay. I can do that. Yeah. Abby found a loudspeaker that seems to be malfunctioning. It's over there. Again? That's strange. I just got clients to repair it. Looks like he's not even good at fixing things as I am. I mean, all you gotta do is give machines a good couple of smacks, right? Thanks for your help. I'm RP walking right now. All of it was great live. Oh, it was awesome. I hope I can go to something like that one day. That sounds really hype. I finally completed my project. I'm a journalist in my own right now, thank you. Why is she in jail? You must have snapped a really excellent picture. Yeah, take a look at this. Oh. It doesn't look very vivid, but it's all artistic, all right? It's so vivid, it almost seems like it will start moving any moment now. Oh my gosh. Paimon might get dizzy if she looks at it any longer. Will it really be okay just to use this one? What's wrong with it? I think it's a great shot. Paimon really doesn't get your standards to demo while classic. Everyone was... Oh, it's called symbolic meaning over substance. I'm sure all experienced photographers will understand it once I submit it. My nose, I'm gonna sneeze. Thank you for this is for you. Strange, Caterpillar and Lenore aren't here yet. Why bother coming here when you know you're gonna lose? I wouldn't be so certain of that. That's right. You're only ahead of us by a little. A little? Can the results be announced now, Estienne? Actually, no. Let's wait a little. After all, the best must be served for last. Looks like we don't have to wait too long. Here they come. And do your own things? Oh, wow. Huh. Have you seen the results yet? Did we win? We don't know yet. Well, seems everyone's here. Would you like to announce the results now, Estienne? Of course. Oh, but the results on Caterpillar's end still need to be calculated. My, what a cruel guard, toying with us from start to finish like that. Why don't you wring out the last bit of mercy in your heart and let them know that the gap between us is too wide to cross. Stop torturing us with false hope. These are the final results, but we should be able to win once they add the coupons that Kidder got today, right? Hold on, why have Genevieve's points been cleared out? I was against it, but this is a more logical approach with respect to the results. What's that supposed to mean? Whoa, Rafe's team has so many points. I'm gonna have like 60 million. He does. Oh. He doesn't need the chance to leave. We don't need to place first. You gave all your coupons to Rave? Isn't that against the rules? There's no rule forbidding it. I was originally in favor of amending the rules to ensure fair play, but no one else seemed to be in support of that. Indeed, there isn't a rule forbidding that. Ugh, this competition would be far more exciting if everyone could have fully used the rules to their advantage. More exciting for you, maybe. Rules don't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. At the end of the day, it's a question of upholding one's honor. Alright, now that the scores have been announced, isn't it time for the final results? Our points from today haven't been added yet. A drop in the ocean. Now that everything's been... Bro, who gave this kid money? What? Why he got 2 million coupons? I didn't even know there were 2 million coupons to begin with. Huh? Who's making these? Is Risley, like, printing money? What's happening? What's the economy like in the Fortress of Mermaid? Look, we won. What? That's impossible. What did you do? Well, that many? Paimon's lost count. It's a trick even simpler than magic. I used the coupons I saved in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have now is a product of their work this whole time, and I believe this falls within the rules too. Even if it does, that's an insane amount. I also have my reasons for needing to win, and I'd even gotten help from my 2 friends, so it would be a real shame if we lost now. I think it's time to announce the final results. Since everything's been tallied, it's time to announce the final results. The winner of the games are Caterpillar, Miss Astoria, and Miss Paimon. No objections, I take it? There's nothing I can say except that it looks like I picked a fight with the wrong opponent. I ended up in here last time for striking someone in anger, and I won't make the same mistake this time. You'll pay the price for the choices you've made. Whoa, Paimon didn't expect to hear someone actually say that. We'll see about that. You'll see. That's even more cliche. Is everyone ready? If so, let's set off now. Let's do this before Noel gets back. I hope he can understand that his thinking isn't wrong, but it's just that he's not suited for a place like this. You're ready, aren't you, Lenore? Uh-huh. I've already said goodbye to everyone. We're also ready to get going whenever. Alright, just keep quiet for a while. I've made some arrangements in advance, so we shouldn't run into any problems. Okay. You follow Estienne out of the Fortress of Mermaid. Okay. Oh. Do you see any walls? I don't see a wall anywhere around here. Walls? There are no walls here. Then, are walls somewhere really far away? Kater once told me that if they're too far away to see with your eyes, they'll look like the horizon. Where are we? We're in Fontaine. We're on the continent of Tibet. We're in Fontaine. Fontaine? It's a blue and green place. The Fortress of Mermaid is all yellow and gray. That thing in the sky must be the moon, right? If it were the sun, it would probably hurt my eyes like the evil sorcerer's magic. All around me are things I've never seen before, and things I've only seen in books. Let's go on another adventure. Kater was right. Adventuring outside is way more fun than in the Mermaid. That's right, the world outside is vast. I really envy the 2 of you. Lenore, let's discuss adventuring later. We should really find your family first. Oh, where do you think you're going? Oh, so what's with that little girl? Well, sorcerer found. Let me beat his ass, don't worry. What business is it of yours? Weren't you on the leave? Patrolling with the Gardamek in your off hours won't get you promoted, you know. I came back as soon as I received the report. Have you gotten yourself mixed up with them? You're making a grave mistake, Estienne. I'm gonna beat this guy's ass. Give me the chance. Roll it. I think you'll find that I'm rectifying a mistake and saving everyone a lot of paperwork. Miss Monglain might even invite me to dinner as thanks. No, they're criminals. Even if the paper with their serial numbers on them are missing, they're still criminals. A little girl like this is a criminal? Are you out of your mind? I'm perfectly sane. Anyone can be a criminal, and little girls are no exception. He reminds the teacher there's homework. No, he does. Low-key, he does. This guy is scary. Whatever other plans you may have had, I must escort you back to the Fortress of Mermaid. Fuck you! How about we go back first and take some time to think it over? I don't think so. You don't have a choice in the matter. You must comply with the rules and accept your punishment. Then there's no way out of this? I could see quite a few ways, actually. If a few Gardamex get scraped up in the process, well, that's also what happens when people break the rules. You mean... It would seem you have no intention of repenting, then you leave me no choice. Gardamex show no mercy to recalcitrant... No clue what that means. Criminals. You know who also has no mercy? The Raiden Shogun.
Shine down.
I'm coming to help. Where is he? Hold on, I'm reading the dialogue. Uh-oh. What is he doing? Hey. Hey. Oh. Oh. I mean... Oh my god, I got a buddy! Yeah, get their ass! Let's go!
Thanks.
Surely there's not gonna be more after this, right? Like this battle is gonna happen and they're gonna... Hey, why me? Hold on, he's fighting you. Respect this guy, respect him! Don't just ignore him. Respect. Oh my god, get him. Sir. Sir. Where are you aim? There's a wish over there. Or a hydroculus. Get her up. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I'll help you, I'll help you. I understand this is a lot. Okay. Oh. Good heavens, I'm your colleague. You're not thinking of taking me in, too. Since you've thrown your lot in with them, you deserve the same punishment. What? Gardamex simply gets trapped, but you, even if you're monsters, you can still feel pain, right? Is this Hilichurl really Caterpillar? Paimon can't wrap her head around this. Miss Paimon, how do you not recognize him? That's Catter. I'm a monster in human skin. A monster, but aren't Hilichurls from Conria? From running around. True. I never imagined such a monster even existed in the fortress. A Hilichurl that can talk, who would have thought? How did you even manage to pull the wool over everyone's eyes? What sorcery could allow a mindless creature to worm its way into our midst like a wolf in sheep's clothing? Oh my god, banger song. Why haven't you run away yet? Are you pretending to be human? Of course, I will catch you even if you do run. This guy's gotta... Risley. Why did you hire this dude? Please. A dangerous monster like you. I'm guilty, but she hasn't done anything wrong. She shouldn't be here. You won't find her name on any sentencing documents. She is innocent. Got Hilichurled. Okay, that's what I was wondering that. So is it possible... So he was originally a Hilichurl, and then something happened and he's guilty, and he has something with his hands, I'm guessing. She only ended up getting stuck into the fortress due to a few mishaps. I'll return to the fortress with you, but Estienne, take her back home. Catter. The monster actually wants to make a deal with me. I do indeed. Let her go home. As far as the Fortress of Meripede is concerned, she never existed in the first place. Her absence will not be felt. But catching a monster like me should be a big deal, no? Fontaine hasn't seen a monster like me for several centuries now. If you pass up this opportunity, I'll put my human skin back on and slip away into the crowd. You'll never get a chance like this again. You're right. I've never seen her in the fortress before. She's completely irrelevant, bitch. Sorry. You're too dangerous. I can't risk letting an evil monster like you get away. We have a deal. I really like this Hilichurl design, by the way. It's really cool. You'll leave. You'll return to the Fortress of Meripede and the girl can leave. You would achieve your goal, might as well. Take it. It could be a trick. The guilty return to where they should be, and Lenore returns to her family's side. Everything on the right track, as it should be. He is someone who follows the rules. This is also in accordance with the rules. Enough, monster. I've caught you now. You're all coming back to the fortress of Meripede. Fortress with me. The girl included. But didn't you just... Who would actually make a deal with a monster? Could anyone be sure that the words coming out of his mouth aren't some beguiling incantation to stunt human wisdom? I won't be fooled again, so I've decided to play by my own rules. Your documents are missing? Then you'll stay in the Fortress of Meripede for the rest of your lives. Nobody likes you! You are not all that, my man. You don't get to decide these things. You're a weirdo. You have no right. Is this slimy brick low-key? No, he is. Fuck this guy. You have no right to bypass a trial. If you want to emphasize that in your written appeal, be my guest. But until then, you don't have a choice. And who says that? I'm already outside, bitch. Hand-to-hand combat, I win. I take you out, I leave. I don't belong here. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? Can you beat me in a fight? No. Are you for real? I am the law, right? Yeah, let me dial up Nouvellette. Hey, this guy is really on a power trip. I mean, honestly, I could just call Risley. Risley would hate him. Oh my god. Welcome back. Noah's filed. I can't read. Filled appeal forms out for you already, but you should stay out of trouble until a final decision has been made. More specifically, do not rile him up. I thought I was getting a coworker who knew what he was doing, so I could be less stressed, but as it turned out, I've only gotten busier since he arrived. I really want to take a vacation in Natlan. I want to go to Natlan too. This is not the time for chit-chat. Yes, it is. Tell me about Natlan. I want to know what Natlan's like. Oh, hello? Oh, the law is here. The law is here. And it looks like Venti. Oh my god. Dude, why did the law try? He is. No, he is him. Wait a minute, he is him. They're being kept under strict watch now. If you don't want the same treatment, then follow the rules. Dude, could we not have just beaten him up and then left with the girl? Like, I'm sure if we beat him up and then been like, Risley, this guy's a fucking asshole. Risley would have been like, I gotcha. Like, I feel like he would get it. Am I right? But, I mean, I guess we'll follow by the rules. I guess. Where am I going? For once. Why did the law try and join me? I'm scared. Why did it join me? The Venti profile picture got me freaked out. Oh. Hey man, you're cool, I think. It's you. Indeed, it's me. Noyes would probably call it atoning for my sins, but I've got seniority, so he doesn't get to order me around. Then what are you doing here? Atoning for my sins, what else? Why does Paimon get the feeling that you aren't the least bit surprised? Did you already know Caterpillar's true identity? I only knew that he'd been here a long time, longer than any of us. As for the rest, is any of it really important? He looks human, he talks like one too. What can I say? I like chatting with him. Maybe appearances matter more than what's inside. That's I beg to differ. That's understandable. Traveler. In any case, if you're looking for a Caterpillar, he's inside. What about Lenore? Is she in there with him? She was taken to go file some registration form, but don't worry, she'll be back soon. Okay, then let's just ask about Caterpillar. Just see what's going on with him. Oh, my eyes. Oh, my God. Oh, why are you still in this form, buddy? It's cool, though. Like, it's cool. You look cool. Oh, I can walk through his... Okay. Look at his fucking hair. Look at that shit. That's cool. Thank you for that, hydrate. Oh, so I haven't said a single thing. Why is his name Caterpillar? I'm sure there's a significance for it. Sorry for dragging you two into this. My plan was to get Lenore home to her family, then return on my own, but it looks like that plan was a complete failure. There's a lot I want to ask you. I imagine so. Oh, okay. You really are Caterpillar, right? I am. Then, you're a Hilichurl? I am. But aren't Hilichurls all, kinda dumb? And you look like just a regular kid before. Paimon, a regular kid? Paimon. Paimon doesn't know what's real anymore. You said before that you looked like this because you got sick. After all, everyone has things they'd rather not tell anyone, and you're also so good to Lenore, and she trusts you too. But you're not human at all. If you're a Hilichurl, then you can't trust me. Yeah, Paimon, what the hell? I want the answers to the questions Noelle's asked before. I'll answer all your questions truthfully. When did you come to the Fortress of Meropide? Over 400 years ago. Okay. When you said you'd been here a long time, Paimon, I thought you meant something like 3 to 5 years. But 400 years is like several generations, isn't it? Oh, right, you're a Hilichurl. What was your crime? If you're interested in history, I was a member of the Narcissan Croots Oh, okay. I was wondering how this was going to line back in with this. Okay. Okay. I was found guilty of being an accessory to the Master's scheme. We've heard of that before. Oh, have we? I'm surprised anyone still remembers it. The prophecy of the apocalypse. My master believed that he could stop this future destruction from coming to pass. Oh my god, hold on. We did so much to prepare for this. It was a powerful magic and also an evil plan. But perhaps none of this is important now. The plan failed, and the Narcissus Ordo, I really don't know how to pronounce this properly, has essentially ceased to exist. Whether Fontaine is destroyed or not, it no longer has anything to do with me. Just who was this master you spoke of? Narcissus, a powerful mage. He taught me human speech and granted me memory and intelligence. Oh. Call it the Ordo? Yeah. Was there really someone who could do something like that? But your appearance aside, you really do seem like an ordinary human. Though many details of the past have faded into memory, I remember this very well. This is a very, very, very long time ago. I couldn't change how I appeared to others at will then. Many humans, some in finery, others in rags, some with curiosity, others with disdain, would all ask similar questions. Can hilly trolls really talk? Are hilly trolls really capable of intelligence? My master raised the holy blade of the Narcissus high. It was a ceremonial sword, so the blade wasn't sharp, but it still glistened in the sunlight. Behold, he said, even a hideous monster such as this can attain wisdom and redemption through my power. He's not hideous. The fuck, bro? That's so mean. And redemption through my power as the incarnation of the Narcissus. But even a hideous monster such as this can attain wisdom and redemption through my power as the incarnation of Narcissus. I was one of his creations, and as a testament to the Narcissus' power, I once wielded a blade for the Ordo. But the sacred sword evidently couldn't save my master from a fate of failure and ruin, and the mystical magical weapon no longer exists. And there will be no more monsters in human skin like me. Why do you want to help Lenore? Because of compassion. Humanity might be unobtainable to me, but at the very least I can imitate it, just like how I learned to change how I appear to others. Paimon doesn't get it. Okay. You both innately possess kindness and benevolence. Because of this, you don't need to think twice about helping others. You simply do. If you look at their outcomes alone, plenty of actions are indistinguishable from each other. We all agree that Lenore shouldn't stay in the fortress of Meripede, and that she should return to her family, so we choose to help her. Your actions come from an innate benevolence that doesn't require excessive consideration or calculation. For me, however, it is because by doing so, I will be more like a human. Funny, isn't it? I'll never truly become human, yet I can't stop mimicking human behavior. It's like atonement. As far as human law is concerned, I've long since atoned for my sins. But as a human, what would a true human do? They would never forgive themselves for the mistake they made, the harm they caused, and the people or things they failed to save. So my sins can never be absolved, and I will forever be my own prisoner. What do you plan to do next? I'll bring Lenore back to her family. But forget about getting out of the fortress. We can't even get past this door. I made a promise to her, so I'll have to fulfill it. She shouldn't stay here any longer, especially not by my side. The Geo Mine Shaft. It's a dangerous route, but it's feasible. The Geo Mine Shaft. That's right. Klein said there's an opening there that leads outside. So the guards asked him to install a locking mechanism like the one at the Rift of Erosion. He also said something about having prepared a surprise. Yikes, there's no way that's anything good. Are you sure you want to go from there? Paimon seems to remember that the research terminal has to be operated by 2 people at the same time. And Lenore's so small, Paimon doesn't think she'll be able to operate it. Why don't we help them? I do innately possess kindness, after all. Okay. I have a few more questions about the Ordo as well. I think there are other places better suited to discussing the history of the Ordo. Somewhere that isn't the Fortress of Meripede, for example. Then we'll just have to wait until after Lenore is reunited with her family. Before any of that, we need to think of a way out of here, and we need to meet back up with Lenore. STM will help us open the door, but there's a limit to how much he can help us. He should be at the entrance, right? Let's go ask him. Should we try knocking? Going somewhere? Oh. You're not STN. He had something to do, so he asked me to cover for him. When are people gonna finally get it into their heads that I have my own work to do? Oh, then can we leave? You can, but it's dangerous out there. How dangerous, you ask? About as dangerous as the mental state of the new guard, I'd say. He really is a lunatic. I had no idea there were so many Gardamex on the move. Not only that, people actually approve of his methods. Not that I know how serious his people are. If you want to go, you'd better be prepared. I mean, it would be best if you didn't come back again. But Lenore's not back yet. I'm here. Mr. Mypulp just brought me back. Then there's no time to lose. Lenore, I know we lost last game to the evil sorcerer, but are you ready for a new challenge? A new game? You mean a new adventure? I'm ready. We can't let the evil sorcerer catch us again. I've spoken so many words. Looks like they're all good. Are you ready then? Yes. Yes. Thank you for your help. Oh. Going. Oh, you for real? Am I on like a stealth mission right now? Uh-oh. Oh, are you? No, not a stealth mission. That dog is stuck. I will. I took 2 bites of it. I took 2 bites. Okay. Is it really necessary to use this to deal with 4 kids? We are not children, but I mean, you're a child, but I'm not. Oh, can I kill that? Or is that stupid? Am I trying to go here? Where am I going? I think I need to go down. Is this down? Where is this? It's down. Whoa. Down. I'm fine. I'm fine. Where are you going?
Mind the sight.
You're just standing there? That's nice. I like that you're just standing there. Can I kill them? Or is that gonna... Normally they don't have HP bars. Because I can sneak up behind him. But there's no way I can get past this guy without him seeing me. You can't kill them? Okay. I mean, maybe I can walk past him. Oh, you know what? I probably could have just jumped off the edge, huh? Instead of taking the elevator. Hey, buddy. You can't see me, right? Can't. I'm not in your... Maybe if I just run past really fast. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay, okay. Guess to draw away the guards. Why is the searchlight here? Could it be the... Oh my god, okay, okay. Wow, Yelan OP. Blind him. Where is he? I'm out. Wait! No! I guess this works. I guess this works. That's fine. I didn't want to be on the inside anyways. This is safe. What the fuck? Okay. I was like, no, it's gonna leave me. I need to get over there. I think if I do, hold on. Go this way. Then I go this way. I could swim. The loudspeaker. This thing? Oh, that thing. Wait. I don't need to be here. This thing. Oh, I need to power it. Oh, I do need to be here. I really need to power it. Okay, hold on. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. There was a thing I could have moved to. I didn't necessarily have to use this. Oh. I'm gone. Oh. He didn't see a single thing. Oh, not this again. Okay. I need to go... Okay, I need one... The geode. Okay. Is this correct? Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Please run. It's getting there. It's getting... Okay. Oh. So different from inside the fortress, there's no traces of human buildings at all. Oh. Do people really work in a place like this? Yes. Sometimes there's no other option. Oh, we've been here before. These are man-made build... I haven't been here. But yeah, I have been here before. I've had to have been here before. Oh my god, music. Have I been here before? No, I haven't. What the fuck is this? I definitely just got that for free. Is this the Geo mine shaft? Paimon's heard of it before, but it's a little different from what she'd imagined. What pretty rocks. Are all these gems? It's Archeum. Oh, this shit's explosive! Archeum mining operations stopped after the Fontaine Research Institute accident. Maybe we should keep our distance then. So there really is a research terminal here. Is that a note next to it? Could clients have left it here? Let's see what it says. The locking mechanism can be opened by 2 people simultaneously. The energy storage unit has been removed. The Geo mine shaft has been equipped with a flying energy thief. Initializing the front research terminal with an energy storage device is not advised unless protective measures have been taken. It will pursue any entity carrying an energy storage... Oh, okay. Is this the surprise clients was talking about? More like a shock. To activate the research terminal, we'll need a mobile energy storage device, but once we have one, we'll get chased by some sort of flying energy thief. Looks like we'll just have to beat this energy thief thing in a race. But flying is faster than running. How can you give up before the race has even started? I'll be rooting for you two. Alright, let's leave this terminal to Caterpillar and Lenore, and we'll take care of the rest. I'll keep watch. Be careful. Okay. I'm up. What the hell? I think I understand what's happening. I don't need to read. I'm a hero. I've got one... Okay. Oh. I'm on a time... Fucking... Uh-oh. 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 What is this? Breaks... Oh. Okay. Alright. Owie! Don't hurt me. Okay, okay. For any more crystals? Any crystals, anybody? Why is it silent here? I don't like it. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to run.
Take it easy.
Fucking ate up. This guy didn't know it was gonna hit him. Let's count from 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Keep moving. Keep moving. Where am I going? Huh? Why is it off again? The Fontaine Research Institute's tech is really unreliable. Did it malfunction? At least it won't explode this time. Probably. Maybe someone's catching up to us. Should we go back and take a look? God, dude, this guy! Who the fuck are you? You're evil. I represent the side of justice. Even without Gardamex, I won't let you get away. Lay down your arms and surrender. What if I killed you? What if I ended your life? Just desserts. What does that mean?
Germinate! There is no escape. Ridiculous. Busted.
Eat him up, caterpillar. He's a monster. Why would you help him? Why would anyone help him? Because you're prejudiced against a monster. Cater isn't a monster. Why would you call him that, evil sorcerer? Ever since Mother left Maripede, Cater's been really nice to me. He's never even lied to me. There are other nice people here too, but none of them are as nice as him. He tells me all kinds of stories and listens to mine too. I won't let you call him a monster. Why? Justice should triumph over evil. There's no such thing as good or evil here. STM, what are you doing here? You're late. I'm so sorry about that. It took me quite some time to retrieve those Gardamex he utilized without authorization. Well done. You didn't just break the rules, but also violated regulations. Now it's your turn to accept your punishment. You're coming back with me. As for you guys, if you want to leave, this is your last chance. With all the fuss he's been making, who knows what will happen later. Of course, it is also possible that nothing will happen at all. Thank you. If you really want to thank me, don't come back again. Oh, then with the CM's help, the path is reopened. Paimon guesses we can go now. We should be in the clear, right? Let's get a move on before we run into any more surprises. We're leaving the Maripede again? Will we ever come back? Sure, if we do something bad out there. Oh, then... Hey, don't go running off causing trouble just to come back for a visit. Well, then, goodbye, Maripede. Oh. Let's leave. I have an idea. Let's leave. Leaving. Leave the fortress of Maripede. I'm leaving. Yeah, that guy fucking deserved that. Dude, why, how did he get hired? Like, I feel like there should be some sort of, like, screening, a question you ask. What's your feelings on, like, justice? You know, before you get the job. And if they're like, oh, justice has to be upheld, I will make sure of that. Then they can go, okay, you are not the guy for the job. You know what I mean? You are not for the fortress. Gotta go. Sorry about that. You follow Caterpillar's directions to a secret path leading out of the Fortress of Mirapede. We're finally out. The air is so fresh. Lenore's family lives on the foot of the mountains to the southeast, in a mansion with a garden full of purple flowers. It should be pretty easy to spot. There's something else I want to talk about, but let's wait until we're closer. Okay. Yes, Farina! I'm hoping for a very Merry Farina for everybody here. We will get her easily. And if you're going for her weapon, easy weapon. Manifesting for us all. Thank you! I will be shaking in my boots, I'm afraid. I'm fearful. Look. How much Primos have I saved? Over 40k. Primos. I don't know the exact number. But over 40. That's your real home over there. It's just like Agnes described, at the breezy foothills of a mountain upon a flowery field of grass. That's it? It's just like Mom said. Historia, Paimon, why don't you take Lenore there? What about you, Catter? Aren't you coming with us? The universe may have other plans. I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'll rest here for a while. I'll catch up with you later. Then I'll stay with you. Once you're rested up, we can go together. But I'll swipe again tomorrow later. Valid, valid. Mrs. Ray and Miss Paimon must be tired too. It's a shame Brand and Mr. Wellesley aren't here. I kind of want to go back. I could trust him. I could too. He deserves a bit of a hug. I would give him a hug. Early pulls? Yep, same. Back where? Back to the Mirapede, of course. The Fortress of Mirapede isn't your home. Going back now probably wouldn't be a great idea. That's right. Getting out of there wasn't easy. Plus, if we go back now, Paimon thinks it would be bad news for STN and the others. Don't you want to go back to your real home, Lenore? Look, you can see it from here. We just have to go over there and we'll have reached the end of our adventure. And speaking of which, Paimon thinks we finally we've met your family before. Now that she thinks about it, a lot of the details add up. You explain how you helped Earnshaw find Prince, Princess, and Hero before. Earnshaw's task spag is so tasty. You're gonna love it, Lenore. It's just like Agnes said. Look, Lenore, there's nothing to worry about. Go home. I know Earnshaw will take good care of you. Will you go with me then, Catter, after you've rested? Lenore, everyone has somewhere they should return to. You should go to your real home, and I have somewhere I should go to. Then will we see each other again? At the end of the story, the characters in it all disappear, and I don't think they see each other again. Of course we will. Your adventure is only just beginning, and there's still a whole wide world out there for you to explore. This is just a temporary goodbye. We'll see each other again. Really? I know you've never lied to me before, but let me tell you a story, Lenore. Let me tell you a story. Long, long ago, there was a mage's apprentice. He was a dim-witted apprentice, so it took him far more time than the others to learn the language of magic. But his teacher, who was an amazing mage, wasn't the least bit concerned. On the contrary, he heaped praise on his apprentice's progress and even entrusted him with important tasks. The apprentice never doubted his teacher's instructions. After all, he was a great mage who taught him the language of magic. The mage had a basin in his workshop. Actually, you could call it a fishbowl, as he kept a little fish in it. One day, the little fish called out to the apprentice, "Hey, you! Over here! Nimwit! Help me out!" The apprentice was taken aback. Apart from the great mage, nobody or no creature even would make conversation with him like that. So this piqued his curiosity, and he asked how he could help. As it turned out, this little fish used to live in the vast, boundless sea. By being brought here, it had been separated from its family. It had tried to ask others for help, but none had responded to it. "I'd like to bring you home, but my teacher has forbidden me from going out," the apprentice said. Hearing this, little fish swam crestfallen to the other side of the basin, saying nothing further to the apprentice. Then one day the apprentice discovered that the little fish was no longer in the basin. Who took it away? Did they bring it home? The apprentice couldn't help but wonder. Without the little fish, the basin was now completely empty. Just what sort of place is the vast and boundless sea? Before he realized it, the apprentice's thoughts had drifted to the world outside the workshop. And then what? I bet the apprentice's mage leaves the workshop. But the little fish, did it go back home? The sea? That's a place with lots and lots of water, right? Does the apprentice find it? I'll tell you the rest of the story next time. Aww. Only listening to my stories can't be that much fun. The next time we meet, if you don't want to hear my stories anymore, you could tell me some of the stories you hear from Earnshaw. I think he'll have many stories he'd like to share with you. Well, then, the next time we meet, I'll be sure to have lots and lots of amazing stories for you. I look forward to hearing them too. For now, it's time for you to go home, Lenore. This goodbye is only temporary. We'll see each other again. Okay then, until next time, Catter. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please take Lenore home. Are you for real? Are you for real? Oh, what are you kids doing here? And this young lady is strange. She looks rather like... Together with Paimon, you described to Earnshaw what you heard about Agnes from Caterpillar. As you speak, Lenore supplements the tale with a few childish words of her own. So that's what happened. That silly girl's already... Mother's not in Mirapede. Is she not here either? Yeah, she didn't like it here, so she's left and never returned. Why? This place is full of things she likes. I recognized Prince and Princess and Hero as soon as I saw them. Mom said that she was always very quick to change her mind, and she pestered her dad, Grandpa, for ages until he finally agreed to get her puppies. She really liked dressing them up, but soon she had something else she became more fond of, so she didn't get to watch them grow up. Why won't she come back? If she doesn't come back soon, I'm gonna grow as well. So this place is gonna be my home from now on? This place is your home now. Okay. I guess we'll test this rag out. You can eat as much as you'd like. I'm back in my own home now. This way, I think Catter will be happy too. Catter, is he the one who got to take care of her? If it's alright, could you invite him to rest a while at the cabin? He's got other things to take care of. That's right, he knows a lot, so lots of people go to him for help. Is that so? Well, that's a pity. Could you help me get a message to him then? No matter when, he will always be welcome here with open arms. If you ever get the chance, invite him over to be our guest. We'll tell him. Sure thing, leave it to us. Catter and I agreed that the next time we meet, I'm gonna tell many great stories to him. Well, looks like we've got a lot of awesome stories to prepare then. We can't be sharing stories with him that aren't at least 100 times more incredible than his. Okay, 100 times. Even Catter will be surprised. We can reminisce about the old days while we drink tea and even enjoy some snacks. You're finally back in your real home, Lenore. You must be tired. We'll leave you to it for now. Mrs. Story and Miss Paimon, are you guys leaving too? We've got our own adventures to go on. Okay then. When I grow a little older, can we go on adventures together? Oh, and Catter can come along as well. One day, perhaps. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Story and Miss Paimon. See you guys later. You guys are leaving now? Thank you. Thank you, guys. Safe journey. Oh. Oh. She gets some rest too. About Agnes. If she hadn't been so stubborn, it's my fault. I was the one who was too stubborn. I'm a stone-hearted gold fool. But according to Lenore, she smiled at everyone, even until the very end. That child, she's just like her mother, spirited and independent. Children grow up so quickly, what can I say? I just hope that she can live the life she wants. Health and happiness are more important than anything else. Oh, he's just a kid again. Hello. Caterpillar, wouldn't it be great to meet Grandpa Earnshaw and Lenore right now? Are you sure about this? She's returned to a normal world with her real family. For her, I'd say things couldn't have ended any better. As for me, she'll forget about me in no time. Hey, don't say that. You should know that you mean a lot to her, too. She definitely won't forget the promise you two made each other. If you really never see her again, she will be heartbroken. She won't. Children tend to quickly forget both meetings and farewells. This is how they grow up. I'm simply a character in a story, brave at times, yet also an evil monster at others. Let this fantastical story be a memory consigned to her past. She has real world now. One that's 100 times better than any fantasy narrative. Thank you. Don't mention it. As I mentioned before, there are places better suited to retelling stories, like the Ordo. Okay. We've been there before. If so, that'll save us a lot of time trying to find a way there. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh! Organized clues. Oh. Well, this is the Narcissan Cruise Ordo. There are no longer any ceremonial items here, nor has there been a dispelling ritual conducted for a long time nonetheless. Yes, the familiar setting is stirring in my memory. This is the right place. Maybe there might be clues that we've overlooked, but that you could spot off the bat. So have you found anything? All I see are memories of a past and things that shall never again catch up to me. Does that count? Well, Paimon doesn't want to interrupt your reminiscing, but that doesn't sound like what we're looking for. Perhaps, but my past inextricably intertwined with the Ordo, the chief culprit of great sin. As such, some of my memories may yet be helpful to you. Then, could you start telling us about them, Caterpillar? I should warn you that I was not in the inner circle several hundred years ago, so I don't know everything about that incident. But I was personally mentored by the Narcissan Cruise, who should be the origin of all of this. Okay. There is a prophet lying dormant in all of us, and when he wakes up, one more evil shall walk the world. That's the sort of person he is. Well, since we got this opportunity, is there anything else you'd like to ask? Tell me about yourself, Caterpillar. About me? I thought we got acquainted well enough during our jailbreak, but I understand that you're asking about something deeper. Now I shall perform a terrible feat that shall never be done before and will never be done again. I will expose someone's true self before all, without any facade or mask, and that someone shall be myself. Wow, that's really a lot. Lenore has already gone home, did she not? You have to face a more complicated world now. The time for things from under the age of 9 is over. Next, we probably need the experience from age 16 or so. What's the experience from age 16 or so? The first voice I heard in this body was that of Narcissan Cruise. Other than speaking of the redeeming powers of the Holy Blade of Narcissan Cruise, he also preached this. The body is just a shell. Even the body of a hilichurl can bear sentient consciousness. Did he create you then? Perhaps he did. I've tried to unravel my own origin, but the answers I got were pretty vague. Editing Historia with a little interruption. My stream was cutting out a lot here, and so I actually lost a bit of the footage from this conversation. So I'm sorry if it kind of doesn't make sense. It cuts out a couple times. I couldn't find, I was trying to look for the lines. I couldn't find them anywhere. So I'm sorry, and I'm not really sure what I missed, but I hope it is still enjoyable to watch either way. Anyways, sorry. You can continue now. I'm sorry. Thank you. I didn't go anywhere. My internet did. What's happening to me? Yeah. Sag. Okay. That doesn't sound so scary then. However, I never found out for what Narcissan Cruise's ultimate power for collecting all those wills and selves was. So I don't know. Can you elaborate concerning Narcissan Cruise? Just another time, perhaps. There's so much to be said. I'll need time to process it all. Okay. Do you have any other questions? About what happened all those years ago. Many years ago, the one then called Lord Artificer, Guillotine, and Narcissan Cruise had an intense clash. Guillotine, that's how you say that, right? Was even called the White Cavalier of Protection back then. Is that a better title than Honorary Knight? Well, if we're comparing impressive titles, I submit Chrysalis of the Phantasmic Moth. Just what kind of weird title is that? The title that the Ordo gave me. See, I'm a caterpillar, a creature that turns into a chrysalis before completely metamorphosing into a butterfly. Sorry. I suppose the name contained the wings of hope that I would mature into a human. Even though we learned a lot, there's still more questions that will need answers. I'll have to pore over the records and try to piece it all together. So I'm afraid you won't always find me here. Fontaine can be dangerous for you as it is now. I'll disguise myself and rely on methods I've deployed to do what I must. I'll survive. Anne and Seymour return to the Narcissistic Cruise. Seymour, I've got questions for you, my man. Negative, danger. Activity by Narcissistic Cruise or Do Remnants Detective. Historia, Paimon, and please find a safe space immediately. Annihilation mode activated. I didn't know you could do that. Whoa, Seymour, calm down. We meet again. What did the White Cavalier of Protection say about you? Yes, this is my little invention. Affirmative, I am prototype with large number of bold design elements. The priority level of this topic has been downgraded. Please lay down your arms and surrender. Seymour, listen to me. I've already surrendered to Historia. Is that so? Yes. My memory is fading, so that is quite possible. If I may be so blunt, what is your relationship with the Red Empress? The Red Empress? I have no idea who that is, though the name kind of rings a bell. Let me try another name. What is your relationship with Lyris? How do you know that name? I went through many adventures with Paimon and Historia just to find out that she was merely a character in a story. Do I? I think I know what's going on. I'm also a victim of riddles, so I shan't play dumb. I shall tell you everything I know. Lyris did indeed exist. She was an Oceanid as well, and the Narcissan Cruise name for her within the Ordo was the Red Empress. Still, when we first got here, Paimon couldn't help but notice. The clock here doesn't seem very accurate, does it? That. Simply put, it's the Doomsday Clock. When the clock strikes midnight, the apocalypse will come. Doesn't this mean that the end of the world is almost upon us? That really does take me back. When I was here before, they thought the apocalypse was still far away, and that, though it wouldn't happen in our generation, we should stop it for the sake of the future. If the clock is accurate, then it's not far off now. Perhaps we should lay ourselves down to sleep tonight, and the sun shall not rise in the morn. Perhaps the sea shall evaporate tomorrow. Or perhaps we are already living in the apocalypse, and the good times have long ended. Get serious, will the apocalypse really come? First, what we see is just a clock, not the apocalypse itself. When it comes down to it, time is merely a tool humans use to measure changes in all forms of matter. Narcissan Cruz was the one who used the world formula to calculate the beginning of the end, and built this device. As such, I cannot answer your question, dear Paimon, because this is it. This is all it is, a clock. That's true. Anyway, let's share a finding. You and Paimon briefly share all that had happened with the other 3 people, though technically speaking, none of them are human. Input logged. Illness. Did you think of something? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like water boiling off into gas. I can't see it, and I can't quite grasp it either. Oh, any thoughts or leads, Caterpillar? Can't say that I don't, but I'm still trying to sort things out. So let's discuss this later. I keep forgetting to ask you something. I'm very grateful for everything you've done for Lenore, so is there anything that I can help you with? Do you mean anything just like making a wish? It should be something within the scope of my abilities, of course. You did free Lenore and I from prison, but I'm no gin in a bottle. So what would your wish be, Paimon? If that's the case, then Mora. No, wait. Yummy food. There's so much that Paimon wants, but we've been having lots of fun traveling together, so we don't really need anything special. Instead, Caterpillar, can you help us help Anne and Seymour? Paimon. Historia, what do you think? Is that a good wish? That'll do, Paimon. That'll do. I understand. Then let's work together. Yeah. Understood. Now, I plan to work with Seymour and Anne to see if we can use our experiences and the information available here to figure out something new out. Let's meet back here later. Oh my God. Well, that's not looking too good, huh? Yay! That was good! Anything else you need to talk about? Oh my... Okay. Oh. I often feel mutually exclusive elements in the nature of my existence. Individually, they are pure, but also alien to each other. Therefore, when they interact, they mix with the other and become impure. Can you understand that? My own identity is not consistent. Sometimes I am a bloom guard, other times a dragon. My identity is a lie built out on the story of others. But I believe a definitive answer exists, a singular correct answer. As the hands on the clock move again, I'm ready to take that step. Oh my God. I can talk to him again later. Are the other two here? Where are they? Do you have anything else to say? Okay. Borderline is pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I mean, usually the world quests are pretty good. Like, I don't think any of the world quests are bad in this game. I don't think. Okay. Have a nice day. Oh my god. Why do they all call me Miss? You can call me by my name. You don't have to add Miss. It's all good. Wow. Well, that was good, everybody. Yeah. I like that one. But I like it probably more than... I don't know. Where would I put it on, like, the world quest list of, like, interest? It's giving, like, on par with Jet Quest. To me. It's very interesting. There's a lot of aspects to it that I'm not quite understanding yet fully, but I'm sure, like, it's all gonna piece together, obviously, when I get to the end of it. But... I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. That was good. Let me go condense my resin.